we can either accentuate the negative or we can accentuate the positive. And I'm not talking, rose-colored glasses and naivete. If I thought Ukraine was anything like a failed state, I wouldn't be there. I continue to invest there. I expand my businesses there. I teach there. I work there. So I, for one, don't see a failed state. You have to either focus on the negative or focus on the positive. Now, let's be very, very, very realistic. There's a lot of poor people in Ukraine, and they are suffering, okay? Every country has a problem of poverty. Every country has a problem of income inequality. Ukraine has, relative to Europe, which it aspires to join, Ukraine has a worse problem with income inequality and a worse problem with poverty, and yes, probably a worse problem with corruption. But that's not the issue. The issue is it getting better? And I think that you have to be just really negative in your outlook on life not to see that Ukraine is getting better. Is it getting better fast enough? Of course not. And everybody should stay a little bit angry and kind of keep pushing on that. But it's not necessarily how fast you go from point A to point B. It's much, much more important, did you choose the right path? Ukraine is on the right path. And for people who say, there's corruption and there's poverty, I say, okay, fine. If you care about those issues, get involved. Engage the country. Okay? If you're a diplomat, if you're an academic, if you're in some think tank and you like to say, there's corruption and there's poverty, I say, fine, well, then come up with ideas how to make it better. Engage. Okay? Engage the government. Better yet, engage the private sector. The best way to reduce poverty that I've ever thought of as a economics professor, the best way I know to cure poverty is to give people good paying jobs. And so, let's engage the private sector and let's do things to stimulate small and mid-sized business formation and stimulate employment. And the Ukrainian government isn't going to be at the top of anybody's success list, but it isn't at the bottom either. And it is not a failed state. It is a state that is getting better every year, and we have to support that.